A professional company, professional equipment, professional results. Come with us and we'll show you how we clean ductwork.
It's hooked up mainly to the direct line, and the vacuum hose follows all the way out, right out into the truck. We generally find access through the closest window or maybe even through the front door. We're going to start out by cleaning off the grate of the register, which holds quite a bit. That's normally what the homeowner sees. It alarms him a little bit. We're going to get this cleaned off with this. This is our air gun. We're running about 190 pounds worth of air pressure through this. So it's pretty significant, the air pressure that goes through it. We start by spinning off the register. You can see there's not much dust coming out because we have maximum vacuum on this run only. This is one of our cleaning tools, one of many. This particular house has original building material. It has pet dander, it has carpet fibers, it has human dander. I mean, it goes on and on and on, the things that you find inside ductwork. Those are what we're going to attack. This is just one of our tools, and how this works is it basically spins around. Chad, hit it. And it spins around, knocking it off as the vacuum is pulling. This is one of our other cleaning tools. This whole system here is called the bazooka. What the bazooka is it's a fairly thin system, but it drives air. All our tools are operated by air. As I show you in this system here, this keeps around knocking all off the walls at the same time. By simultaneously blowing the air. What we're going to do is we're going to send this through, and as I explained to you before, it's also pushing air at the same time. One thing that you have to keep in mind, as you see, nothing's coming out of the register, feeding back out inside the living space. It's all being drawn at the same time. It's being pushed and sucked at the same time by the vacuum. The vacuum then goes from the ductwork out to our truck, and that's where the dirt ends. Okay, we finally got all the ductwork cleaned upstairs, at least over to the main trunk lines. As I explained to you before, now we're going to kind of show you how we're going to clean out that main trunk lines. You get a good idea what's in there and how we're getting it out. So why don't you take a trip with me inside the main trunk line. All right, hit it. Done cleaning the main trunk line. As you can tell, our vacuum's still hooked up. We do get about 1% that goes by our vacuum and lands down by the filter. Why don't we take a look at that 1% and see what we're looking at. Keep in mind, times this by 99, that's what we had in the ductwork. So let's take a peek, shall we? Okay, come on over here. As you can see, we have everything in here. From playing cards to some really old stuff. Like I said, this is an old house. There's plenty here to look at. You take this, you times it by 99. Let me grab you a small pile and you can take a peek at it. This is just a little bit of what we're talking about here. Now, if you times this by 100, this is a lot of stuff to be breathing all the time. Guess that kind of makes us wonder why we all get sick. This is part of the problem. We've got some of our main trunk lines cleaned out. As you can see, we have the access hole to where the vacuum used to be hooked up to. So why don't we take a look at it? We'll see what the end results are going to be as far as cleanliness on the inside of the ductwork. Okay, we're once again inside some of the main trunk line here. As you can see, nothing's holding onto the sides anymore because we have not only whipped it off, but brushed it off as well. The results are phenomenal. Once we start looking up a little bit more, you can actually even see the old wood frames that used to be in this house to connect the ductwork. And they're also spotless. As you can see, we've got this hole patched up. This is a cross-broken plate that we have custom made for our customers. We screw them in on the corners. They